Here we are in Unit 1, Activity 2, Question 3. There are 4 parts to this question. The first one is, what is the width of each class in the histogram? And so specifically what that's asking you to look at is, what is the width from here to here? Or for the width from here to here? And you're going to notice that when you drag over these, the width is the same for all of these. So the frequency changes, etc. The number of shoes changes, but the distance from here to here on the x-axis, the number of shoes, does not change. So how far is it from 3 to 8 is another way of asking this, or from 8 to 13, from 13 to 18, 18 to 23, 28 to 33, and 48 to 53. The answer to all of those questions is exactly the same. So I'm going to go ahead and let you give that a try. You can subtract the highest point from the lowest, so 53 minus 48. And you can do that same sort of subtraction problem that'll give you the width if you'd like to for these. Part B of the question says, well, what if after you've got that answer to part A, what is the answer to part B? What happens if instead of the answer you just got, you chose a width of 2? What would it do? And so I'm going to be really flexible. Don't worry about it. Just do your best. I don't know is not an appropriate answer, but I do want you to guess what would happen if you change the width from what we just calculated to 2. So these would be much narrower. It would be one obvious answer. There's some other observations. And again, don't sweat it, but do try to answer the question. And then part C, I believe, asks us to confirm it, and it tells us what to do. So we're going to click on Menu, Plot Properties, Histogram Properties, Bin Settings, and change it to 2. So if we come up here, click on Menu, Plot Properties, Histogram Properties, Bin Settings. We want an equal bin width. There's our answer to, I think it was part A. Now we're going to change that to 2. What will happen? What does happen when I click OK? What happens when you click OK? Did you get part B right? Were you wrong? Go ahead and describe that. What happens to the histogram once you change the width to 2? Leave the alignment alone, and then go ahead and click OK. Describe what you see. Part D of this question says the bin width can also be changed by dragging the vertical edge of the bin. So we can drag the right edge of the leftmost bin so that it appears as if the histogram has only one gap. Explain whether this is a good representation for these data. Press Ctrl-Z to undo the change and return to the original histogram. So what it's saying here in part B, I'm going to go ahead, or part D, excuse me, we're going to cancel this, is it's saying that you can come over here and you can drag the width. And so I'll let you experiment with that. And again, we can go click here, we can click Ctrl-Z, etc. So what happened when I dragged that over? And was the new data a good representation of the overall data set? That's it for 1.2.3.